Ben Cartwright is seriously wounded as he and Hoss seek help in fighting the vengeful Morgan brothers, only to be confronted with cowardice later at 7:30pm on Bonanza. But first, sit back and relax with the Thamesmen.
George.
Hello, how we doing?
You? Good, yourself?
I'm good. I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
I'm Alex. I'm in San Francisco, and you've reached the award-winning, absolute high-quality reaction channel. And tonight, we're in the middle of Aussie Week 4.
Well, we're in the middle. I think we're over the hump, actually. We're sort of like heading into the hinterlands of Aussie Week, aren't we?
We are nosediving towards.
both engines are on fire. We're going to pull her out, Skipper. We can do this.
The drinks trolley tipped over. Yeah, slowly crashing and burning. But tonight we've got Rose Tattoo. I've never heard of Rose Tattoo. Have you?
See, I think Rose Tattoo were on the bill at Reading Rock one year. I've been
to Reading Rock every year. I've never heard of Rose Tattoo.
I have to look that up later, but yeah, but I think or maybe I saw them in Australia when I don't know. I have a memory of Rose Tattoo from somewhere. So
I'm going to put it out there. Dodgy name, Rose Tattoo.
Isn't that like the Velvet Fist?
There is no band called Velvet Fist.
Wasn't that a Spinal Tap album or something? Wasn't they? Didn't they have
they had Shark Sandwich, and they only had one review which said Shit Sandwich. Cool. That's cool.
But there was like a Velvet Fist somewhere. I'm sure. It was like fist wrapped in velvet. It was like Rose Tattoo. It's like chalk and cheese.
I'm going to eat Humble Pie, aren't I? That's a good name for a band, Humble Pie. But I'm going to. Humble Pie is a band.
I know it's a band.
Welcome to the Very Thin Slice of Knowledge. That would be a bad name for a band.
Very Thin Slice of Knowledge. Yeah, it wouldn't roll off the tongue. Wouldn't look good on a t-shirt. Would be crap.
No, just Thin Slice.
The Thin Slices.
Yeah. Well, you got Thin Lizzy. That was about a woman with an anorexia eating disorder.
Was it really?
No.
Look.
It wasn't about, Lizzie who had an eating disorder whatsoever. I don't think that people have eating disorders in the 1970s.
No. Look, let's get back to it. It's Rose Tattoo. So
good name for a band.
Good name for a band. But not in Spinal Tap. But
no.
Yeah. But these are a hard rocking Aussie band. Yeah. And we're going to do a song called Bad Boy for Love, which is a good rock song. And we got a lot of notes about it.
But Rose Tattoo, Bad Boy for Love. If I tell you, I know they're going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm going to imagine if I arrived and said, I've written a song, what's it called? Bad Boy for Love.
I think that's okay in the rock genre, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not John Lennon's not going to write it, is he? And you're not John Lennon.
No, I'm not John Lennon. No. I'm looking forward to Bad Boy for Love. It's better than a Good Boy for Love.
No, good boy. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy?
Good boy for love.
Who's a good boy?
Good boys don't get love, do they?
Well, you can hope, can't you?
It's always the bad boys that get love. So maybe they're onto something here. Maybe we're overthinking
this. I think we're overthinking it.
Yeah.
Maybe the notes will tell us. Shall I go to the notes?
Shall we read it? All right, let's try that.
Go to the notes. All right. So, the pint-sized Angry Anderson. That's a good name. Do you think he's christened Angry? Anyway, pint-sized Angry Anderson.
I think he was christened pint size, and
Angry is his middle name,
and then he managed to live down to his name. Oh, I tell you, you could go up to him and say, "You could go over your shortcomings, Angry."
Oh, this is not good. Anyway, he's 5'1".
Oh my God, he's going to come and hit me in the nuts, isn't he?
He would hit you in the nuts, yeah.
Just smack me, headbutt me in there.
Formed the Tats in 76, and like the Angels, were taken under wing of Vanda and Young, the songwriters, if you remember. The raw blues rock that is clearly Australian with some tasty slide guitar, and the strident lyric statements from Angry made the Tats a cult band. anthems like We Can't Be Beaten, Rock and Roll Outlaw, and this track all helped them rise in popularity. And they played support for Aerosmith and ZZ Top in the States in 82. They didn't achieve any notable success in the US, and they disbanded in 86 to pursue solo projects. However, the US tour had made them extremely popular in the LA metal scene. And in 93, Guns N' Roses, at the height of their popularity, insisted the Tats reform to play support for their Australian tour. They continued to release albums and tour since. Do you know I'm an idiot? We know I'm an idiot.
Why?
Because when I read that first sentence, they formed the Tats.
Yeah. Oh, the Tats is a band.
I thought that's so. When are they going to change the name to Rose Tattoo? It's slang for Rose Tattoo.
Right. I hadn't worked that one out either. I'm not.
Why are we talking about the Tats? Who are the Tats? Where's this about Rose Tattoo coming in?
Yeah, but I'm still because Chris said here angry, right? And angry did this. So I think old Angry Anderson. I think that could be his name, Angry.
Angry. I think it's probably a stage name, isn't it?
I think it's a stage
probably
name.
a stage name.
I told you about Gary Glitter, didn't I?
What, that you met him and that you got his autograph?
I did meet him and he didn't touch me. What's wrong with
Not
me?
that you can remember.
What's wrong with me? Why not me? But no, so when his manager, when they were picking his stage name out, they had two names for him. And they said you could either be Gary Glitter or Terry Tinsel. And he picked Gary Glitter. Unfortunately, it rhymed with shitter. Anyway, so we've got a bonus video after all this as well.
Which actually is pretty interesting as well. But we'll talk about that in a minute.
I'm only joking. I'm sure this is going to be absolutely fantastic. And Bad Boy for Love is going to be a brilliant track. And I will have to eat humble pie. And otherwise, Angry's going to ring my doorbell if he can reach it.
So the Tats then.
Right, this one is called Bad Boy. Where's Bad Boy for Love? There I go. Oh, shh.
What?
He is
right?
Yeah,
what?
he is. Oh.
You ready?
Yeah, I've just seen them.
I just thought something had happened.
No, I just saw Angry.
Okay, are you ready?
I would be angry. He's
Uh-huh.
got every right to be angry. He should change his name to Every Right to Be Angry.
Not pint size angry.
That's unfortunate.
3, 2, 1, go.
Do this, come on. Yeah. Now that's what I call power, people. Oh, yeah. It's the kind of days and the kind of years. Let me out now, it's hard to wear. Some fools try to hold me down. baby. Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah. Now I know you get that. Now I know you get that. No use denying it. No use trying to hide it. I know you get it. Yeah. Woo. Feels good, doesn't it? Now the boys getting up here a bit later, they gonna wanna hear that. They're gonna wanna feel that. Yeah. Smell it. Taste it. So come on, give yourselves up to it. Chance a man's gotta take. I told the world I was on the run. They're looking for me, they got 10,000 guns, 'cause I'm a bad boy. A bad boy for love. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. Bad boy for love. Still I'm a bad boy, sisters. Bad boy for love.
You know that will be a great band to see live. Any biker festival, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
burgers and beers and biker festival, and that band, and you're just, also the worst thing I would hate for that band to back my band, because they would just completely blow you off stage.
Well, I think they were support in that show, weren't they? Because they talked about the next lot coming up, and if you look to the back line, there were sort of things covered up with cloths and stuff. So they were playing support.
That's what I thought of it. That's what I thought of it.
And I think they might have been a support. That recording must have been like, I could see on the backdrop it said Slash. So maybe they were doing Guns N' Roses, like, backing, show or something like that.
Right.
So, but you got to be pretty confident to put them as your support, I would suggest,
Yeah, not kidding. They're just great. I mean, straight down biker band for me.
Yeah, real traditional sort of blues rock, like and I can see why LA Sunset Strip would be totally in that wheelhouse, that kind of band.
Over here, we got Motorhead would be on the same tour as them, and if you're lucky, Dumpy's Rusty Nuts. Yeah, exactly. See, that was what was Reading Festival. I'm sure they played at Reading Rock. I'm gonna have to look it up now, because I'm pretty sure. That was great. That was absolutely great.
He had a great voice as well.
He had an amazing voice.
Yeah, and they were all good. But I was particularly like towards the end when they all came together, all four of them, whatever it was. There was just a groove to it. There was just a drive to it. I was like, can I have more of that, please? It was just like, it was
I agree.
Hunking along, it was really, I like that.
Great track. Yeah, Rose Tattoo. You weren't,
Good stuff. Proper rock, that.
Yeah, absolutely. Your name goes well now.
And I suppose you have to have a tattoo if you're a member of the band, really. You can't be really uninked, can you?
With the robes on it.
I wonder if they do. Oh, but
hopefully.
Anyway. But
I reckon that bass players knew.
You think so? Why? Because he's younger?
Yeah, and he had no tats.
Or they were covered up.
Yeah, and I think I found where Johnny Depp has gone after his.
Do you see the guitarist for that?
Yeah.
I've seen him play live, actually, Johnny Depp, at a show I went to, and
really?
he's okay.
A
lot of tats and a lot of jewelry. Yeah.
Let's see what the bonus track, Chris.
Oh well, okay. So I'm looking forward to this because this is kind of interesting, and it's. Do you want me to like set it up for you? Do you want me to see what it says?
Yeah.
So it says. So there was what the bonus.
Cheap reaction.
So this is Rose Tattoo with Billy Thorpe, and it's called Going Down Live. And remember Billy Thorpe on the Aztecs?
Yeah.
Remember Billy Thorpe where we did those two tracks, and the second one was mind-blowingly good.
Really good.
Yeah. So this says, you don't get much more Australian hard rock than Rose Tattoo sharing the stage with Billy Thorpe. They play the Freddie King song Going Down faster than it's ever been played before.
Down. It's a great track. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah. So I think I kind of like, I'm up for this bonus.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah. All right. Count me in, big boy.
Said the so anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. That was. I didn't want that to end. That was. I want to be at that gig. That's the gig I want to go to.
Forget that Bad Boy for Love. That's the track for me.
That's the track. Yeah, totally. The other one was kind of like, yeah, great, but that was the chord descent. Like, it just set something off in you. So good.
Oh, the original was great as well, but it was just that the pace they did it, and it had a lot more edge, you know. And it was, and I mean, obviously the guitar work was absolutely freaking superb. A little angry Anthony, he was great as well.
He was great in that, wasn't he? Yeah, and Billy Thorpe, wow, play and sing and rock, you know. Just brilliant track.
I don't know, just had a lot more edge, you know, just way more edge. I really appreciated that. That I love that. Now I like Rose Tattoo. Now I thought that was great. Now I see what they were doing. Yeah, absolutely, just solid rock band. You know,
I mean, it had an edge of Motorhead to it almost as well. You know, the same reason I love Motorhead was like that, and like also for whatever reason that video we watched was like 10 times louder than every other video we watched. So when it came on, it took my freaking head off. But I didn't turn it down. I just said, I'm going to stick with this. And even better that way. You know, it was so loud.
It did have a whiff of Motorhead, but Motorhead never lost that all the way till the end. That last track the first track we saw, all right, however, but that had the whiff of Motorhead.
Yeah, it was like driving, like distortion and like energy, and you know, like that was fantastic. Perfect bonus track.
Rose Tattoo, excellent. Loved it. Thank you very much indeed. Absolutely brilliant. All right. Well, I think we're coming up on is it the last day we're coming up for Oscars?
Well, one more day, yeah.
What will we do, ladies and gentlemen? I know what we're doing. You know what we're doing. Chris knows what we're doing. And you will tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Ciao.
See you on Friday.